Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy J-Rob447 back at it again with some NCAA basketball 10, and we're going up against Vandy today. Now, I really recorded this game simply because I did want to see Vanderbilt's court, because if you know anything about Vanderbilt, they have a unique court. But in this game, I am kind of disappointed that they do not have it. Also, some updates. College basketball season just started. You know, in real life, Hofstra did win their first game against Canisius. There have been upsets. Western Illinois beat, I believe, Wisconsin, and Radford beat Georgetown. But anyway, we're about to get into the tip-off, and Damian Hastings does get the tip. So Brian Ramsey bringing it up the floor, kicks it out to James Poe. James Poe is getting guarded tightly, passes to Rokas. Rokas stops on a dime, shoots to Jay, misses it, but look who's there. Damian Hastings with the putback layup. Also, guys, I did visit Quinnipiac today. All I can say, it was a great visit. I am very happy that I went and visited. Honestly, if you ever have the chance to visit a college that you are considering applying to or going to, do it, because your host perspective will change. A virtual tour does not do colleges justice. I mean, you have to get that feel, okay? And once you get that feel, you'll know. So Quinnipiac, yes, they're number 2 on my list. If I don't get accepted into UNC Wilmington, it's pretty much a given that I'm going to Quinnipiac, baby, because they got a lot of programs that your boy likes. So I've got to do it. So anyway, Vandy's sticking in the game. We have 7 rebounds. We usually get out rebounded a lot. But that's Reg Lynch, I believe. Yep, Reg Lynch going to the line, averaging about 5 points a game, 83% from the free throw line, winning at number 42. And he's going to make his first free throw because he's a good free throw shooter. So with this shot right there, they could tie the game up, and they do tie the game up. And the odd thing about Quinnipiac is that they have their sports center, and you might think it's just a regular old arena. Wrong. It has 2 arenas. I walked in. One was a basketball arena, and then on the other side was a hockey arena. Both were pretty big, so it's like, wow, that's really creative. And I also like that part. I mean, the dorms are great. They're really nice. They do random dorming. That might be a problem because I really want to get a double, because if I get a quad dorm, basically there will be no time for me to record videos. If I get a double, maybe I could just find out when my roommate does have classes, so then I could just record then. So we're winning 26-18. You know, we're trying to break away, and Brian Ramsey misses a shot right there. But Ben Masons, he's been working hard all game, been working hard all season. A star-studded freshman, man. I think he was the number 1 recruit in the nation. And look at that, Jamal Whitehead knocking down a 3. Jamal Whitehead, he is a great reserve off the bench. I really like him. And Oliver Goodwin, he couldn't get the pass, but look who's there again. Ben Mason gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Persistence pays, all right? 6 points already for Ben Mason. So Jamal Whitehead brings the ball up, knocks down the jumper. Jamal Whitehead already with 5 points. That's what I like to see out of our bench players. I like to see our bench players produce, because our starters weren't really producing, so I had to get the bench players in, see what they can do. Oliver Goodwin knocked on the shot. Man, oh man, if only he could develop into the next Brian Bernardi. And Ben Mason with a nice cut right there, gets to the rack and scores 8 points so far. So we're leading by 13. Andre Walker with the ball with 11 seconds left to go. We're probably going to hold this for the last shot. No, Ben Mason's going to do a turnaround jumper, misses it. So 5 seconds left. Vandy is bringing the ball up the court. They shoot it at the buzzer. It does not go down. So the score is 39-26 as we go into the half. So we've been playing pretty well. I mean, we're knocking down our shots. We're doing what we have to do. We just have to keep capitalizing if we want to win this game. I do want to win this game. You know, we've been doing really great against our non-conference opponents. So we got to continue that success. That's the only way we can go back to the national championship, which we did 2 seasons ago. So coming right out of the first half, James Poe knocks down a 3. So the score is 51-38, still up by 13. The Commodores, they're passing the ball around. They shoot a 3 and they knock it down. A lot of teams in this game do not shoot 3s. And I really like when teams shoot 3s, because that just makes it even harder for me. And they're getting layups to go. We got to stop. We got to stop this run. We got to stop this run. They're only down by 5 now. They've been on a run. We have yet to stop it. And they get another bucket right there. They're only down by 3. We were once up by 13, but now we're down. We're only up by 5 as Ben Mason made that shot right there. So 7 minutes left. We still gotta play ball. We still got our starters in the game. Brian Ramsey, he's playing off because, he doesn't expect him to shoot. But Brian Ramsey overcommitted and he knocks down the shot. So it is a 3-point game. Oh, that is not good defense by James Poe. Not good defense. And that was a defensive breakdown as they get the bucket to go. So it was a 53-52 game. And they have the ball, so they could easily take the lead right here. They've been on a run, and they get the and one. Damn it, man. That is not what we want. Grant Holmes got the and one. Wow, 16.7 assists. Pretty impressive. So the Commodores lead by 1 as we get the rebound. James Poe bringing the ball up. Shoots the 3. Why not? Misses it. That's not what we want to see. So Ben Mason has the ball. Ben Mason shoots the jumper. Misses it, but James Poe gets it back, brings it out, says, let me shoot it from the baseline, and he knocks it down, so we retake the lead with 5 minutes left to go. So we're going to try to get a steal on Grant Holmes. Brian Ramsey's playing a better defense, okay, but even though they still knock down the shot, we're 2 up-tempo teams, that means that runs are going to run the ball game, basically, but James Poe knocks down a 3, but we need it, baby. So we have the ball right now, running in transition. Kick it out to Tim Crawford. Tim Crawford calls for the pick from Ben Mason, pulls up by the charity stripe, and knocks it down. So up by 4. Grant Holmes gets the bucket to go in transition. We got to stop their offense, man. They're down by 2. Tim Crawford knocks down the baseline J. So we're back up by 4 with about 3 minutes left to go. Ben Mason has the ball. We still have our starters in, man, because we need to win this game. So Ben Mason gets fouled by Dan Morrison, Damian Hastings, 19 points and 9.8 rebounds. That is just godly. He's going to the league. He is going to the league, man. If it wasn't for this guy right here, we would have probably never won a national championship. This guy has done so much for us. But we're subbing him out to give him a little break so we get Rokas Gustis in the game. He kicks it out to Ben Mason with a big slam. So we're up by 7 with about 3 minutes left to go. We're still out rebounding them. That's what we have to do if we want to win this game. So we kick it out to Brian Ramsey as he knocks down the jumper, makes it a 9-point game. And at this point, it's looking tough for the Commodores right now. I don't know if they could get on another run. Oliver Goodwin knocks down the jumper right there. So that makes it an 11-point game. And they could not find an answer. They had to start fouling. I didn't want to show you guys all that. So we end up winning the game. Out here in Vanderbilt. I believe it's Tennessee. That's where Vanderbilt is located. So it was a great game. You guys see Damian Hastings, a double-double, man. Ben Mason, a good day. 12 points, 3 rebounds. Tim Crawford, a good day. James Poe, a good day. Brian Ramsey, 6 and 6. Man, our starters had great games. Our bench wasn't really producing as much as I hoped for. But, hey, we still got the W, and that's all that matters. So, anyway, it's been another J-Rob video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.